Right before we begin today's video, if you'd like to receive alerts about some of the best credit card offers, just go to this link in the description below to subscribe to my credit card offer alerts. Simply enter your name and email and I'll start sending you those alerts for free. Do you hear what I hear? That is the sound of my all-new Amex Platinum Mirror card design having arrived via overnight express delivery from UPS, and we're going to unbox it together. So let's open it and compare it to the previous generations of the Amex Platinum card, not just visually, but also drop tests and weight comparisons to see if anything's changed. Let the show begin, and I believe it's going to be easier to unbox from the opposite side. So, here we go. And let's see what we've got. Oh boy, a nice thick gray box. I'm assuming, yep, my address is still gonna be on the window on the front, so we'll take it out this way. And get rid of this for now. Let me cover up my address and such on the front with my black sticky notes. For those of you new to the channel, that means these. All right, here's the official front of the box. So your tour all the way around. It is pretty thick. I'd say like 2.5, 3 inches thick actually. And it's got this nice texture design that's super soft, almost like a faux, kind of like a rubber to the touch, which is pretty cool. Somewhat of a nice luxury feel. And before we move any further, here for comparison is the old Amex Platinum box. So you can see here already that it is quite a few inches shorter. And in terms of thickness, it's almost like you'd have 3 of the old ones to have the same size of the new ones. So big difference over the years in terms of what we're now getting with the mirror edition of the Platinum card. Now, the official unboxing of the real box begins with the tear strip. And it's not a perfect tear, but that's okay. Welcome to Platinum Card membership. Ooh, ah. And let's see if there's any more sensitive info here, perhaps off camera. There is not. So we are good to go. Lift off in 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the inside of the box. There's nothing like the Platinum card. And a letter here. This is from Howard Grossfield, Group President of U.S. Consumer Services from American Express. He's been a member since 2004. All right, let's dive on in. The next piece here, nothing on the back side of that, move this off to the side, is welcome to Platinum Card membership. There does not seem to be many pages here, just a few things to talk about some travel, premium stays, the lounge network, dining, entertainment, shopping, wellness, and basically the main categories here of rewards and benefits. And there's the back side as well. So nice little presentation. Put that off to the side. Ooh boy, we have another box inside of a box. This one says, "For all your adventures ahead." Nothing really underneath that. Maybe some papers and such underneath. Let's see. Nope, doesn't seem that way. Barely can even get it out. So that's just the bottom there. Paperwork and such will be in the envelope here behind, so I can check that out off camera later. Probably terms, conditions, interest rates, and all that. So let's see what's in this little baby box. This side does not open. This side does. And you can even see the little magnet there. 3, 2, 1 once more. Let's open this up. And oh my goodness, look at that. You can even see my camera overhead and light source recording this video. Let's see if I can actually get American. There's me too. Hey everybody. Let's see if we can get the Amex logo. There we go, to kind of shine properly. So it says American Express, Centurion logo, 4-digit number there. Member since 2013 for me, Jeffrey M. Reese. There's a little bit of a better view. Kind of trying not to reflect anything. And then right back to me. How cool. Let's take the card out here. Pops right out. A little bit difficult. It's pretty securely in there. And there's a QR code as well. Scan the code to download the app and confirm your card. Cool. I can do that a bit later. Put that over here. And let me now cover up the back side of the card, so that way I can give you the full tour, and that means another round of these. Okay, moving all of this stuff off to the side to give full attention now to the mirror design card. Let's go ahead and check this out now fully. Somehow with not getting me, my camera, my light here. Let's see. All right, so here we go. Basically the same design that we're kind of used to with the Platinum card, but now it's just, of course, in a mirror, which means it's still got those same thin borders and the layout of name, Again, the 4-digit code here, member since, all of that is still the same as usual. Now off to the side here. This, of course, is a metal card. I don't think there's any way to make a plastic card look like the way it does. So, yep, metal finish. But the back side, 100% matte plastic here. So the mad stripe now bleeds all the way to the edges, and it's a lot thicker than usual. Same expiration date, Amex logo. Your card number appears right there, and then your security code, 3 digits, also there on the back. Numbers to call, it says Platinum. Also your contactless logo there as well, so you can tap to pay. That's probably why the back of it is plastic, so that the tap to pay contactless tech can actually work. So do let me know now in the comments below, what do you all think of this new mirror design? All right, before moving on any further here, and I bedazzle you more with this incredible card design, of course, there are more benefits on this card than ever before, some of which are monthly, quarterly, annually. It's a crazy mess. So if you want to make some order from that chaotic mess to really manage this card with great ease, along with all of your other cards, check out today's sponsor called Matt's Rewards. Matt's Rewards helps you manage multiple cards, benefits, rewards, and more all in one place. And for any of those cards you may have with credits that are issued either monthly, quarterly, or annually, Matt's Rewards allows you to see how much of those credits you've used and when they expire. Then if you ever find yourself out and about wondering which card to use for a given transaction to really earn the most amount of rewards on that purchase, you can even see the best card to use by category or by location around you. And of course, for the cards with annual fees, if you ever wondered how much value you got from rewards and benefits all put together compared to the annual fee, you can even see a nice dashboard here to show you if the card is worth keeping for your next year. And lastly, to really supercharge your rewards, all of your Amex offers, Chase offers, and more can automatically be activated by Matt's Rewards at the gold level. That way you don't have to scroll through them all one by one and do them yourself. So if you'd like to try Matt's Rewards, either the totally free version or the elevated gold tier with even more features, check out the link down below to get your 1-week free gold trial plus a 1-month discount using the link directly or adding the code MARKR. Now back to unboxing one of the coolest card designs of all time. Oh, and I'm not sure if the camera can actually pick this up with this type of highly reflective material. Maybe there we go. It does say American Express with that World Service, like kind of almost like a micro print for the background all throughout the card there. Ignore my ring light, but you can see that it's not just a flat mirror background, but all that little small text is there as well. So there's quite a bit of an intricate nature to the design overall, which is pretty nice. Now let's see if I can actually talk to you like this for a second, maybe even upside down. I'm gonna now compare this design to the old design side by side. That way we can see how it's kind of evolved over the years. So ever since the Platinum card became a metal card, it always had a bit of a shine to it anyway. You can kind of see like a light reflection of what's going up against it. There's my ring light, for example. But with the earlier metal design here, the border was extremely thick, and it did say Platinum across the front. Flipping over to the back side, it then kind of always had this same type of look here. Again, Amex logo, your account number under my finger, contactless design, smaller mad stripe, but pretty much the same all the way through the generations. But there's your thick border, platinum worded card. Then it moved over to a, I guess they would call it slightly more modern look with a thinner border. This is my Schwab version, so imagine Schwab is not said there. So again, yeah, thinner border here, same metal construction, just a little bit sleeker, and then they removed the word platinum from the card itself. So that's what we've got for those, Gen 1, Gen 2, and then of course from there, we saw the art design as well, both with Kehinde Wiley, so that was the floral design here, and Julie Meritu with the more abstract design. So those came out sometime later, and you had the option to choose whichever one that you wanted for your application, or basically whatever time you wanted to replace your cards as well. So now we have all of these here, and now we have today's most modern design, which is the full mirror, highly reflective version of the card as well. So there we go, all kind of, I guess, 5 generations here, minus the earlier plastic ones, but this is your metal comparison. So doing my best here to kind of line them up on my hand/arm, here all of them together. I'll do my best to kind of rotate them as well. Again, let me know of all these card art designs and of the iterations over time. Hello again. Which ones of these do you like most? And if you intend to have the card or if you already have it, which design do you personally want to get the most to keep in your wallet long term? Let me know down below. Coming in now for a weight comparison. Let's go ahead and zero this out and do like so. We'll turn this over to grams, fully zero it out, and beginning with the thick border earlier first gen, 17 grams. All right, that'll be our benchmark. Up next, the thinner border design, which came out a little bit later, also 17 grams, so those are at a tie. First art card design, still keeping it at 17 grams. And the floral design last, still 17 grams. We'll put this, if this can still fit my camera view, actually we'll go like this. We'll make them all vertical. These are all 17 grams. And finally, our newest mirror design will have no change. That'll also be 17 grams. So it is a 17 gram card family. No matter which one you get, the weight will be the same. But now the question is, how do they sound? Let's drop them. Thick border, thin border, Art 1, Art 2, and the all-new mirror. Ooh, look at that. You can even see almost like a rainbow hologram kaleidoscope effect when my ceiling light in the kitchen here hits it. How cool. We'll do that one a second time as well. I'd say that one is the most different out of all of them, although they're pretty much all same construction and all the same weight. So almost depends really on the angle or height that you drop it from. They're pretty much identical, but that one is a little bit different. Perhaps the best sounding of all. And there you have it. Ooh, check that out. It's almost like the Amex Black Card or Centurion card, but a much shinier version, when the reflective material in the background is a black color. So right now this is reflecting my computer monitor, which is off and totally black. So if you want to have a fake black card, just always show it to people with a black background to reflect off it, and they'll think you're a true baller. But if you get your background wrong, you're back to the mirror design. Gotta say, this card is pretty sweet. Here's your full 360 sweep one more time around here. Black card, silver card, mirror card, white card. It's your everything card, and you almost get to a point where you don't see anything whatsoever of Amex, be it the name or the design or whatever. So my overall interpretation, this is the most beautiful credit card ever made. Beauty can be subjective to some degree. I totally get that. But hey, I really, well, there we go again. Now you see nothing. I really think it's a fun card, a luxury looking card, and all that. The only downside that I can think of to share with you all here is that actually holding it in your hand, it does not feel heavy at all. Yes, it's metal. Yes, it's as heavy as all the previous regular platinum cards out there, 17 grams, but you drop it, it makes a clunk, cool, but it's just not that heavy. It looks like it should weigh double what it actually does. In fact, to give you some perspective, I even weighed my Sapphire Reserve again, the newest version of it, the $7.95 annual fee version, and that one is actually a little heavier at 18 grams. Again, recalling that the Platinum here for the mirror design is at 17. And even heavier than both of those cards is the City Advantage Executive card. That one comes in at 19 grams, and you really do feel the difference. Perhaps in part it's because this also has a fully plastic back design, so when you hold it, you feel that cheapiness factor of it, plus the really nice metal mirror finish of it all. So it's like a double-edged sword, like nice and then not so nice. So I give the feel maybe a 6, maybe a 7 if I'm stretching it a little bit, and the overall look, I would give a 10 out of 10. That said, do tell me your ratings and concerns or questions or whatever you've got running in your head down below in those comments again. Before you all go, if you want to earn even more Amex points to save up for your next trip of a lifetime, check out the links down below in the description area. There's one to Rakuten, an online shopping portal to give you more cash back, but you can switch your preferences over from cashback to membership rewards points if you like. Also, if you'd like me to keep you up to date about great credit card offers as they become available and before they expire, feel free to sign up for my totally free credit card offer alerts email newsletter. And finally, to keep up with all your Amex Platinum Card benefits, plus all the other stuff you've got going on with your other cards, Max Rewards is a great app to manage it all in one place, so check that out too. I'll see you all in the next video.